Alright, I'm going to start off with today's video. Just going to say this video was not meant to be this video. This video was meant to be in a later phase of the content map. Yes, I've got a messy bed. I like my messy bed as a messy bed because I know where everything is, and the second I go to move it, I can't find anything. So, in today's video is an unboxing. Now, I will repeat again. For those who weren't paying attention, yes, that means you. So today's unboxing was actually supposed to be something a lot different, and I'll admit I'm a little bit shy about doing that other unboxing because it really opens up on a personal level. So I'm going to place that down later on another content map. This particular video, however, is for fans of a particular series that's been around, and it has just recent times we've had the 15th installment of the game. Now, anybody knows even remotely what I'm talking about will probably know what this is. It's from a very detailed company that loves to make action figures that are on a ridiculously fantastic level. So let's get on, let's find out. So, reason why it's in this box, because I just thought it should be in this box, Again, messy room, I know. Life of a YouTuber, just a messy room, Okay, so what's in the box? Let's find out. So, it is a Caelum Studio, Noctis, Lucis, Caelum. Now, if I've mispronounced that, which I highly doubt that I have, but if I have mispronounced the name, I apologise for those people who are going to get offended over that. This is actually one of my favourite characters from all the Final Fantasy franchises. Admittedly, I've not played many. I think I played one of the original ones, and I also played Type X, where you threw the cards around like you're a wannabe Gambit. I'll be honest with you. I'll be dead straight honest with you. Didn't enjoy that one. Hated Final Fantasy Type X. Thought it was crap. That's nothing against Capcom. It's nothing against the people that make Final Fantasy to begin with. I'm a Final Fantasy fan. Just Final Fantasy 15 was the one that got me into Final Fantasy. Now, I haven't played Final Fantasy 10. There is a few people that are trying to get me onto it, and you know what? If I end up playing Final Fantasy 10, I'll do a collab video like I've done with Rainbow Six and Fortnite and some Far Cry. Yes, Far Cry 5. And you know what? If Far Cry 6 decide to do multiplayer version, if Far Cry 6 does a multiplayer version, hell, I'll even do a collab on that. I do have some more collabs on other games too, but for the meantime, we're just going to stick to this. I know I'm talking so much today. Also, before I do this unboxing, if you've enjoyed this video at any point, make sure you smash that like button, leave me a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and stay safe. Alright, so, this usually sits up there with the other collectible figurine things that I've got. Normally sits up in that there. I decided I want to do an unboxing of it because reality is it's one of my favourite things. And it happens to be one of my favourite characters. So, Noctis Caelum. So, you get all the cool groovy details about Noctis in here. This is such a cool item. I don't really want to get him out of the box, but because this is an unboxing video, technically I've got to take him out of the box. So, Noctis is it's a really coming of age story, Final Fantasy 15. Like, he's thrown into this situation where he has to take power and he doesn't want the power. And it's just a mess. But I've played the game. I finished the game. I loved the ending of the game. There were times where I got emotional in the game. And I admittedly, I don't get emotional about much stuff. I'm a really hard person to get emotional about. There's very, very small select things that I get very emotional, and it's a rare thing. Not saying I'm impenetrable to that, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to open this bad boy up. We're going to get Noctis to breathe some air for us, instead of being inside a plastic box all his life. You know, you got a friend in me. I know, I just made a Toy Story reference, I just realised I just did. So Noct, I'm going to bring you out, buddy. Now, obviously, this thing here is the stand parts to him. Obviously, he's kept in the box for a reason. I don't want him to get ruined, and I just love the character. So I'm not going to take him out of the box. Like, I would take him out of the box, seriously, but he's just too cool a character to... Can you imagine if you were this figurine when you came to life, like those Toy Story movies, or Small Soldiers? Imagine just doing his Noctis moves out of the box. How cool would that be? Hold on, guys. Alright. Now, I'm going to say this right off the bat. Caelum Studios do a fantastic job on all their figurines. I can't wait to get my hands on the Hitman one. I'd love to get some Devil May Cry stuff off them as well, because I just love their figurines. The detail in this particular figurine, though, is just immaculate. It's incredible. Alright, we'll get him out of the box to show you. I don't know too many companies that make figurines. Yes, it's a Tiger onesie. Stop judging. I don't know too many action figurine companies that are able to get details down to the point where his shirt is the shirt from the game. His hair is Noct's hair. His glove. This is the really cool thing, and I know a lot of people other people are going to say, hey, that's not really cool. To me, I find it cool. The level of detail gets down to the point with the redness on the bottom of his boots. That's how much detail goes into these things. Now, obviously, I'm not going to keep him out of the box for long, because he's going to go back in the box. I'm not going to put him on his stand. I mean, ideally, I'd love to put him on his stand and just put him up there and make him look cool. But at the end of the day, I don't want him to get dust on him. No, I'll never sell him as a collectible. Don't know about that really, but yeah, I'll never sell him as a collectible because he's my favourite. And Noct will always be my favourite out of the four. Although I thought Prompto was pretty cool. Gladio, Meathead, obviously. No offense, I do like Gladio. I like all of them, but Noctis is my favourite character out of all of them. Just the way, his story, his whole thing. I mean, look at the detail in this. I mean, the detail in this character is just beyond what I thought this would be when I got it. I spent a small fortune to get him too. I plan on getting the rest of them. I plan on getting Gladio and Prompto and Ignis. Hell, I even plan, if they make the King, I'll get the King too. And, God forbid, I can remember the other character's name from Kingsglaive. You can't have Noctis. No. You're looking at me like, is that a new toy for me? He's like, stop talking about your doll. Put it back in the box and put it back on the shelf. Anyway, so this is Noctis, Lucis Caelum, again. It's from the Caelum Studio, and I thumbs up to them for building such an immaculate figurine with a level of detail in it. It's just scary. Like, look at this. I cannot express this enough, the level of detail that goes into these figurines. If this was some other company, they wouldn't have this stuff on him. They wouldn't even have the redness from the boots from the game. So, as I said, thumbs up to them. Obviously, I'm not going to change anything around. I'm just going to put him back in his box. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have, again, make sure you smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, tell me who your favourite Final Fantasy character is. It doesn't have to be from 15. It can be from any of the characters. I'd love to hear your stories, and I'd love to hear who your favourite characters are and why they're your favourite characters. So, yeah. And we're going to stick him back in your box. He's kind of in a weird position because he's kind of like pushing himself out, sort of thing. Put him back in his cage, his plastic cage. Sorry, Noct. Didn't mean to get you out of the box, buddy. And a few moments later, he's back in the box. Like he never came out. I'm telling you, this is one of the coolest pieces of figurinery. I'm going to call it figurinery. I know that's probably not a word, but I'm going to say this is probably one of the coolest collector's items that I've ever owned. That, among with the Annabelle doll and a few other little bits and pieces that I've collected over the years. But as again, I hope you guys enjoyed it.